Hi Taurus, this is your horoscope for September 2019. Thanks for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Now I'm going to give you um, some information about what's left of September. So we've had the first week now, so I'm going to tell you about the final 3 weeks that we've got coming in. So for the first week and for the next week, you've got pretty much most of the personal planets, Mercury, Venus. So Mercury, the communication planet, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, the Sun, which is your identity, and Mars, your sense of drive. They've all been in your fourth and fifth house of relationships. So I imagine that for you guys, Taurus, you're seeing a lot of kind of obstacles and little nitpicky things when it comes to your relationships, and it's all a bit troublesome. And there are miscommunications and things are just not progressing in the way you would like. Now, on the 14th of September, though, that does change because you have a full moon and the energy is going to continue as such, like being really Virgoan, like really nitpicky and really just not seeing eye to eye and having your feelings hurt and shutting down and being overly sensitive and hypersensitive and all of that stuff. That energy changes when the full moon hits on the 14th of September. And that happens in your 11th house of friendships and the public sphere and what you dream of doing in the public sphere. So you will have a visitation or some sort of vision or understanding of what you're supposed to do in your relationships or in your professional life, so that you can fulfill your hopes and dreams and manifest your successes, or maximize your potential, rather, I should say. Now, as always, there's a build up to a full moon and also a kind of waning. So it's not just the 14th, it's the 13th, the 14th, and 15th as well, okay? So if you get some sort of bright spark eureka moment around that time, take it really seriously. It can help you. Mercury goes into Libra on the 14th as well. So work-wise and in terms of your life, it's going to feel much more smooth sailing. So working life is going to get easier. Romantic life is still somewhat complicated and full on. So basically, I would save trying to fix a relationship or trying to get someone to listen to me and hear me out. I would leave that until the full moon on the 14th. You've got a much better chance of being heard and felt on the 14th onwards. And then also you can focus on your working life and communicating with people in a professional sense much more easily. On the 15th, Venus goes into Libra as well. So this is amazing for any Tauruses who are in the creative industries, writers, fashion designers, graphic illustrators. All of you guys are going to be much more inspired from the 15th onwards, because Venus is the planet of love and creativity and beauty, and it's in the sign it rules, Libra, in the 6th house, in your 6th house, Taurus, of work, daily routine, and your health. So you can beautify your body, you can beautify your home, you can beautify your work. On the 21st of September, we've got Jupiter, the lucky planet, which is in your 8th house of kind of working with others, and Neptune in your 11th house of the public, again, to do with others, and they square each other. And you've got a grand cross in the chart on this day as well. But the actual square between Jupiter and Neptune is going to last until about the end of October. And really, if you look at your work and you progress over the next couple of months, if you listen to the messages you receive and you act on those in your working life before the end of October, it's really likely that you're going to realize your hopes and dreams in your working life sector before the end of October. So some hope and dream. So whether you want to make yourself self-employed, or you want to get that promotion, or you want to get that extra responsibility and extra money, 21st onwards is really, really good. On the 23rd of September, we have the Sun going into Libra. So that's also in your 6th house now. So we've got a shift, okay? The first half of the month is about getting the nitty-gritty in relationships and not being understood and not being heard and things like that. And you can deliberately devote yourself to your working life or your body or your daily routine or what that's all of those areas, because that's what you're going to be good at as the month progresses. So you're going to stop obsessing about relationships so much, and in the second half of September you're going to focus on making all of those physical aspects of your life, your money, your work, where you live, how you live, what it looks like. You're wanting to make that more smooth sailing, and you want to beautify all of that. So someone just asked what the Grand Cross means. A Grand Cross means there are 4 squares which come together to create a giant big red square in the chart, and it means there's too much energy. You've got to slow it down a little bit and focus on one thing at a time. 23rd is also the autumn equinox, so bye-bye summer, welcome autumn. On the 28th of September, we have the new moon in Libra. So I'll make a separate video on that, but it happens in your 6th house of work, the body, physical routine. Again, unsurprisingly, pulls a lot of energy into that house, and you're able to network and build bridges really well here in September, especially in your working life. Yeah. So it's a month that's very much focused on the 6th house. So all of those things that are governed by the element of earth. It's a very kind of grounded time for you to look at money and finances and your job and how and where you live and all of those kind of things. So in astrology and in my personal readings, I do something called astrocartography, which shows me where the best place is for you to live. It kind of flips, rather than me looking at the chart, I position myself in the sky and see what planets were moving over the earth at the moment you were born, and it shows me what areas are best for you. So that's what I get for you here in September. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. If you like this video, then please hit the subscribe button and share it. Have a wonderful rest of your September, and kisses. Thank you. Thank you. See you later, guys.